Have you seen what's happening in Mexico? You have to see it to believe it. Deadly riots broke out after security forces captured this man. Drug cartel leader Ovidio Guzman, the son of the jailed kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who needs no introduction. Ovidio was carrying a bounty of $5 million. He is nicknamed the Mouse. He stands accused of leading a faction of his father's notorious drug cartel, one of the largest drug trafficking organizations in the world. Take a look.
Passengers ducking for cover inside an aircraft as gunfire rages outside. Scenes of desperation inside the commercial plane at Culiacan Airport in Mexico, where passengers, including children, were trapped as a Mexican Air Force plane was being targeted. The gunfire, a result of the arrest of this man, Ovidio Guzman, a drug lord, leader of one of the world's most powerful narcotics trafficking organizations, and son of jailed kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. The capture of El Chapo's son unleashed a wave of violence by gang gunmen. Burning vehicles and charred remains of buses blocked the roads in the city of Culiacan in the northern Sinaloa state. Heavily armed law enforcers were seen patrolling in pickup trucks. There were incidents of clashes and looting. Authorities say at least 7 members of security forces have been killed, including a colonel.
The detainee was transferred from the place of his arrest to Mexico City in a Mexican Air Force aircraft. So far, Mexican Army and National Guard personnel continue to carry out ground reconnaissance activities, and Mexican Air Force aircraft carry out aerial reconnaissance activities to assist the civil authorities in restoring public order and the rule of law.
The violence forced authorities to shut down the city's schools and airports. Local government urged people to stay indoors. Administrative offices were closed and street blockades were erected. At the airport, Aero Mexico Airlines said that the fuselage of a plane scheduled to fly from Culiacan to Mexico City was hit by gunfire. No passengers or crew members were harmed.
I was filming when the Air Forces arrived here at the airport, and they were welcomed with shots. We tried to leave, walking towards a friend's house, but we couldn't because they were shot. And the plane had to take off again. Everyone is on the second floor of the airport. We were unable to leave.
Ovidio's capture comes just before US President Joe Biden's visit to Mexico for bilateral talks, followed by North American Leaders Summit, at which security issues are on the agenda. Following the wave of violence, the US State Department has now issued an alert for American citizens in Mexico's Sinaloa state.
We have advised U.S. citizens in Sinaloa to remain alert for potential violence throughout the state. And again, we reiterate our travel warning. Travel to Sinaloa remains at level 4. We advise Americans not to travel to Sinaloa as a result.
The U.S. State Department had in fact announced a $5 million bounty for information on Ovidio Guzman. Ovidio had become a key figure in the drug cartel since the arrest of his father. He was briefly detained in 2019 but released shortly after to end violent retribution from his gang. The incident was an embarrassing setback for the government of Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Sources say Ovidio's arrest will help Obrador's government to tackle criticism of him being soft on drug cartels. Bureau Report, Beyond World is One.
We are now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.